Hi friends, mask of the day from Fallout. Happy Monday, everybody. Anybody got the Monday blues, acting like Garfield today? Hope not. Well, you know, if you are, you are. It is Monday, and it's one of my busiest days of the week. So I'm feeling it. I'm exhausted. So, what I want to talk about today is variables. I have a story about a squirrel coming out of the trash can with the french fry, running around the fence, and I was trying to take a picture of it. It ran up the tree, and the branch broke. And it's always my variable story. The branch might have not broke, it might have broke. You don't know. So, that's the thing about life. You can take a left, you can take a right, you can take a straight, you can go back, you can turn around, like you can drive in reverse, like slight left, slight right. You know, it really depends. Like your life can take you so many different directions, and it's all just by the choices you make throughout your day, your week, your month, your year, your life. And it can take you to better variables, worse variables. It can, one little slight variable change can change your whole life. And that's what you got to think about when you make decisions. Where is this variable going to take me in life? What is the path it's going to take me down? What am I going to do while going down this path? Am I going to take another slight variable change while I'm going down this path? Or am I going to keep going down this path with no actual variable change? And that's the crazy thing in life. You don't know where it's going to take you. You don't know where it's going to go. You don't know what's going to happen. Good can happen, bad can happen. And that's just fact of the reality on it, really. Like, you don't know where it's going to go. Like, I decided to get in the left lane, and now I got to hit the brake for a guy turning, when the guy in the right lane is still going, when I just switched from the other lane. So that was a variable change, plus a lane change. But it's just all about the direction you want to take in your life. What do you want to do with it? What do you want from it? See, I just made a variable change by getting out of the left lane and pushing on my brake again. I'm being an aggressive driver, and I'm being you know, once again, lane change. I don't know if it really matters this time, because we're at a light that it doesn't matter at. But that's how life is. Things change, people change. This is why I hate people saying that people don't change. And everybody can change. Everybody's human. Everybody can fix whatever's going on wrong in their head, their mind, their life. Their personal situations, their relationships. They can end things, they can start things, they can do everything different if they want to. It's just all the mentality of where you want to go, what you want to do. And there's a TV reference that it's with the guy from 24, I think it's called Numbers, where his son writes down all these numbers. And it's actually numbers where he's supposed to be to save lives. And I always have a 69 and 96 theory. See, here's I switched lanes again, and now I'm behind somebody slow. So, 69, when I used to see sequential numbers, 69, because if you pay attention to numbers, if you pay attention to things around you, because everybody has their special number and their special sign, like if they're kind of spiritually connected and believe in that, they're in the, you know, my 69 number is, you're going in the right direction, you want to. And when I see a 96, that means I'm in the right place where I'm supposed to be. And if you look at certain signs through life to see if the direction you're going in is actually good for you or bad for you, you need to notice small things like that. You need not to be oblivious to just small little things in life and how it's really going. And it's crazy, and life is crazy. But that's how you gotta look at life with the variable. And what you want to do with it, what you want to become of it, what you want people to look at you for, and what you want look at your life. So this comes to my next story. I had a dream last night, and it was a continuous dream because I kept waking up and falling back asleep, and it would kind of continue on a different variation of my dream. And it was taken around Valentine's Day, and I was talking about how Valentine's Day is going to be crazy because I work with cut flowers. And because it's pandemic, and it was crazy for Thanksgiving with cut flowers. So the way I look at it, this dream was trying to tell me something. And first part was Valentine's Day. Old co-worker from mine at the hardware store had a crush on, I started dating her, and it was the same person. Like, my dreams have been crazy because it brings people in my life that, like, I might not have seen in a while, and I might see every day. Actually, it's been more people I haven't seen, so it's kind of like, maybe do I miss them? Maybe should I have stayed there? Maybe should I have, And I got a little story about the hardware store. And they were basically they were by my side. There was friends, they were my people, and it was kind of like they had my back. And I kind of feel like this girl had my back that was my coworker, and I tried to mentor her because she was younger than me. And then I woke back up and I fell back asleep. Then we ended up going on a moped cruise and stopping at a gas station. And I saw her there, and I'm like, "You work there too?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I'll join you guys. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll have something you like." And I waited the 5 minutes in the dream, and she hands me a pain pill. So the reason I quit the hardware store is because I'm trying to get away from bad in my life and shit like that, because I used to be a party boy, I used to be a fuck boy, and I'm really trying to get past that, and I'm really trying to go. And I'm not going to drop the hardware store, but if you know me, you know the hardware store. And you might have saw me snap. So I snapped on this older lady that had a little crush on me and was trying to influence me on taking drugs. And I got let go from there. It took them 2 weeks to find a reason, and they still didn't have a legal reason to let me go. I'm perfectly fine because there's COVID and customer service and nobody wearing masks in the store. I found very disrespectful, and they would yell at, "Oh, you shouldn't have wear masks. We're in a fucking pandemic. Shut the fuck up." And so I snapped because I got a text one day from this girl, an older lady that works there. So does her sister. And I don't care if I'm telling this story, because you know what? When they let me go, the store manager had no real reason for letting me go. And it took them 2 weeks after I snapped on her. I snapped on this lady because this is shit I don't want in my life. She put pain pills in my locker. And I said, "You take that fucking shit out of my locker. I don't fuck with that shit. I'm not trying to fucking be like that." And it's just crazy because, alright, do what you do. I don't give a fuck. But my life, I'm trying to get away from that shit because, I've had my issues with addiction. And I'm doing actually very well with not doing shit like that anymore. And it just pisses me off. And I snapped on her, and it got me fired because I kind of put it on blast a little bit. And I could have been nicer about it, but I told the store manager while he was letting me go, "Well, why didn't you tell me?" "I know you wouldn't have done anything about it. You let a chick call in 26 times before you let her go. You wouldn't have did anything, and it would have been a snitch." So I did it my way and put the bitch on blast, and I yelled at her. And you know what? She kind of deserved it. But that's the whole crazy variation. I took that variation to get out of the situation and get away from those people that, people took advantage of me there, made me do everything while I saw all these people standing around doing nothing. And they were like, "Oh, Billy will just do it. Billy will just do it. This is just how he works. This is just how he works." But the whole point of this, I'm getting at, my dream kind of showed me the variable that I could have went down, or, it's